welcome back to FTB Infinity. I'm CZSurvivor and I'm with my friend Scream Blast.
Hi.
And we're going to be working on the AE system and probably Britannia in a bit, but first, a few things that have happened around our starter base. First of all, we've got some thermal electric generators, basically work by having two different temperature blocks to produce power. So we have plutonium,
which is the hot block.
Yeah, very hot block, 4000 degrees Kelvin, and then a super cool block, compressed ice, 200 degrees Kelvin, and each one of these thermoelectric generators produces 30 RF a tick. 30 times 8 is 240 RF per tick, which is pretty nice as a nice simple little thing like so, and we just have it running into the main power network. Next of all, I've been working on a ranged weapon for you, and it's up here. You're busy collecting obsidian, aren't you? So I'll just show it to everyone else. It is a signalium crossbow, and I've got a paper crossbow body, paper tough binding, fiery bowstring, and the signalium crossbow limb. Signalium is, I forgot the recipe. Was the destabilized redstone, 3 copper, and some silver, and that gets us 4 signalium. So yeah. Now the fiery bowstring is made from fiery string. You get it off the spiders in the nether from Natura, and 3 of them creates it. So now that we've got that, we can make the signalium crossbow, and we're going to put repair on this because you're going to use this not too much, we're thinking. Or would you want to go power on it? Electricity?
It depends on the fire rate. If it's very fast and rapid fire like, I'll just have it electric, but if it's ultra slow, I'll have it on moss.
Well, it's super fast, but it does pack quite a punch. Right, so next of all, there is this slimy mud. We need this for you, and what we're going to do is just cook this up. Put that in there. Now whilst that's happening, I've melted down some enderium in the Tinker's Construct smeltery. What we're going to do is cast out an enderium tool rod. Then I'm going to put the enderium tool rod in here, and we're going to tip it with enderium. And we've got 2.5 ingots left in there, which is very annoying, 2.5. And this will create an enderium tipped enderium bolt. Yeah, enderiumception. And with this slime crystal that we've just acquired, we're going to put that in here, and we're going to get the fletching pattern, combine that with a slime bow, that's slime crystal, and we get a slime fletching. Then we combined this and the bow, and we get some super powered bolts, base damage of 16. Which is pretty nice, and we can add a bunch of, I forgot what they're called, nether quartz, and we'll add mossy to it as well. I'll work out what's the best, but for now you've got a super powerful bow and a super powerful bolt. I'll go create you a flux capacitor in a second, and we'll be back once I've done that. Right, so we decided to go with a mossy crossbow bolt for you because the durability is a little too low for a battery. So we went and stuck mossy 5 on it, so it's auto repair 5, nice and quick, and I put 1 level of mossy on your enderium bolts.
Yes.
So there you go. Right click to cock it. So, and it's very fast fire. And that does, I think, do you want to just pass it back just so I can just check the damage again, show everyone with the bolts, but them and the bolts to get the proper damage reading. 96.5 hearts of damage with a 0 to 49 crit chance plus. That's probably just under 150 hearts damage potential, which is stupid, isn't it? No, don't shoot me. Wow.
1 shot, 1 kill.
Yes, thank you. Why did I give you such power? I'm really thinking my idea of what I was going to do. I was going to make myself a nice revolver, just a nice simple gun. Thinking, oh, it'd definitely be more powerful than a bow. No, that bow is going to be stupid, but I still want to make the revolver because I like the idea of having a gun. So let me
with just 96% accuracy, that's why I had to take 2 shots at you. Because of that annoying 4%, which is basically 100% chance miss if you know Pokemon logic.
Right. Back in a sec once I sort out my inventory. Right, so now that I've sorted out my inventory, we're going to create ourselves a gun. So first of all, I need to create some treated wood slabs, put them in like so, combined it with this to make myself an engineer's work table. And we can stick this down, not like that, that is incredibly wrong. Give me my axe please, lovely like spike. Okay, like so. And now I have that. So what we want to do is type in Revolver, if I can apparently spell. And let's, first of all, we want to have a look at the recipe for Revolver. So we need 2 wooden grips, a revolver drum, a barrel, and a hammer. So let's make the hammer first. 1 hammer. A barrel, which needs this thing. Iron mechanical components. Then we need a grips, 1, 2 of them, and all we need is place the barrel, and now we can craft ourselves a revolver. Did you just kill yourself?
Yeah, I shot it in the air to see the damage.
Alright, what am I missing? I'm missing something and I cannot tell. Oh, a barrel. Might help if I make a barrel. 1 barrel. We can make ourselves a revolver. Excellent. So let's have a look. Now this has got a very nice 3D texture. I do like how it looks. But this ain't complete. We want something a bit more powerful. Now, revolvers and mining drills from Immersive Engineering have upgrade slots. Revolver has 2. I don't know how many the drill has. So what we want to create is an iron sword. And we're going to craft ourselves a bayonet, hopefully. Yep, we got a bayonet. I want an extended magazine, so we need a mechanical one of them. Let's create the extended magazine. And let's also make an amplified electron tube, which requires some of this. I need another stick. I shouldn't have wasted that. Use that stick on the other crafting. Oh well. I think I have a stick in here. Yeah, that's good. Right. So we're going to make some electrum coils, and we should be good. So that should make that. Then we can make these, and now we can make our amplified electron tube. So let's have a look. Let's put this in here, and let's have the bayonet and the electron tube. So it adds a knife and this electrical effect. Now the electricity increases damage, if I remember correctly, of the bullets by applying an electrical effect. It stuns opponents and it drains electrical armor, and the bayonet just adds melee damage, which will probably be good at this point considering it does more damage than my rapier, but the rapier penetrates armor.
And mine doesn't care.
Yeah, and as for the magazine, well, that just increases the clip size from 6 to 12, which is pretty nice. Now we have a big giant revolver. So next of all, we want to create some bullets. So let's do this. We'll create some empty casings, and what we need to do with these empty casings is combine them with something else, but we can't do that yet because we need to craft something, and what we need to craft is something that I cannot remember what its recipe is, but it's crafted like so. And we need to put that in the engineer's workbench to create bullets. So what we need is, we want to create a basic bullet, which is the capsule cartridge, 2 lead nuggets, 1 gunpowder, and some empty casings. So I need to get some gunpowder. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of gunpowder at this point, but there is a good way to craft it through Britannia, and that's why we're going to do it. So let's make over here. Do I have to, I'm not sure how this works. I'm guessing I just drop this in here. Oh yes, so 6 at a time. We got 6 bullets. Then I shift right click on this to load it. Load in 6 bullets. Oh wait, no, this has more than 6 by default. It's 8 plus 6. Pretty nice. And this should pack like a ridiculous punch. I don't know how much damage it actually does. Also, the Revolver says go ahead and make my day. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to a movie. So I have a ranged weapon, you have a ranged weapon. Maybe you can do something with them in a bit. Right, so now that I've created the Revolver, we're gonna do some more crafting. So what we want to craft is a inscriber, which is crafted like so. And we're gonna put that just here for now, and this will connect up to our AE network, which will allow us to do inscribing. So what we want to do is get our inscriber presses out. Now there's only one thing that I'm missing, and that is silicon, which I'm not sure how we can make it in this pack. If I can spell silicon. Missed an I. So what have we got for crafting it? I don't think Project Red one works. Let's see. So we've got Ender IO silicon. That's the only thing that exists. Pulverizing sand will get us it. Right. So I'm going to just pulverize a stack of sand, and then we'll be back. Right. So what we need to do now that I've got the silicon is we put it in here, and we put a press, and this will start creating printed silicon, which is unfortunately a bit annoying like so, because we can only put one item in a time. You can automize this. Do we have any, what item transport systems do we have currently at our disposal? I think we used up all of them. All of our do we have any transfer nodes around here? That's the question.
A transfer node. What's that? Is it one of your AE things?
No. It's from extra utilities.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put this like, I need a block to place it against. I don't have any blocks. Put that like so. I'm gonna stick our silicone in here. This should technically automize it. Every time it crafts, it just sticks another one in. Now we need to make some multiple different processes. First of all, I want to create some acceleration cards, which are crafted with the fluid crystal and advanced cards. So we're going to need some calculation processes, which is the pure status quartz and an inscriber calculation press. So I'm going to get everything that we need for that, and then we'll be back. Right, I've done some crafting and got a few things. So what we want to do is put redstone there, silicon there, and that there, and this will produce us a calculation processor. We want to create 2 of these for now, like so. Now we have our processors, and we can now create our acceleration cards. So what we want to do is create, what am I missing? Oh, I forgot to pick up iron. There's always something you forget. I'll just grab that much iron. I'll need a bunch anyway. And then we want to do some other stuff. So let's create our acceleration cards, 2 of them, and we only need 3 because that's the maximum this thing will take. We put them in here, and this just makes it operate faster, as you can probably guess by acceleration. Now, I can't spell, I'll just use this thing up here. Applied energistics there. Right, grab that. That is not applied energistics that I just searched for. Cute. Right, so we got applied energistics here. Now we want to craft a ME drive, which requires the diamond processors, and we also want to create a panel, if I can find it, crafting terminal. I cannot see it. I'll find it and get all the resources we need for that. Right, so I've covered all the resources that I need for the ME crafting terminal and the drive bay. I forgot what it's called exactly, but this should be everything. Hopefully I've actually crafted right. So we need these. Then we need to make this, and we need to make its alternative. You need formation, annihilation. We needed an illumination panel and a logic processor to get ourselves an ME terminal. Then we need drive bay. What's it actually called? Drive, ME drive, okay. Which is crafted with the engineering press, glass and iron, like so. And now we can actually start storing stuff. So I'm gonna remove this. It was a temporary thing I was using for crafting. Okay, and we're gonna get this, and we're gonna yank out this cable here. I'm gonna put an ME drive there. That should connect, and put an ME terminal. Oh wait, not yet. We don't want to put an ME terminal. We want to put an ME crafting terminal, which we do by combining that, that, and that. Oh, a much bigger table. Another achievement. Excellent. Right, so now that we got that, we need to make some drives. Some ME. I forgot. What are they called? One second. Right, we're back. I've gathered everything that I need, and we're going to mess around with MystCraft. So, oh, apparently that doesn't keep it, because we have NEI auto-synchronized. Let's type in at there. We can search for it in here. So we need, what we need is an ink mixer. And we also need a bookbinder, and this is how AE is so wonderful. You can search for it in NEI and then it all pops up in here. We got that. Now we also need an ink file, which is crafted like so, and that should give us a bucket bag. Yes, it does. So there's some of the basic stuff we need. Leather, got some leather in here, and I also need to grab some paper. Just chucked a bunch of iron and the basic mining resources as well as what I thought I'd need for this. We need some paper, so 3 of that. We'll craft some paper. And we're going to stick this stuff down here. Now I do believe all of this is scannable as well actually, so we'll try scanning it. We'll stick it in this corner here. Yeah, and these have some wonderful 3D, not 3D textures, detailed textures, yeah, that's the way to put it. Now let's see if I can scan them. Yeah, they are scannable. Not the best things in the world, but scannable nonetheless. I'll not say no to that. So we have the bookbinder, and as it's telling us, we're missing a link panel. Link panels are made in here. What you need to do is throw an ink file in here, it'll give you a bottle back. Throw a paper in here, and it'll create a link panel. Small steps of the journey. Now we need another ink file, so let's go up here and steal that. Put you away, put you away. I never scanned a bottle of water. I need to do that before I forget, just because it scans everything. Right, probably scan the link panel as well. Why not? Oh, apparently that's not scannable. Right, so we need a sack again. 2 of them actually, sorry. And like so. And we need to bring these down here. Now there's 2 things we need to craft. We need to craft this in here with a piece of leather, and this should, we'll name it age 1. Create a descriptive book. One-way ticket. Which is very true. This is a one-way ticket. Now what we need to do is take another link panel, combine it in the in your inventory like so to create an unlinked book. This is your return ticket, and what we're going to do is we're going to have it return about here. Seems like a good idea. So shift right click, this will create a link book back here. Now a few things we also want to make. We want to make a lectern. Nope, I can't remember how to spell it. MystCraft. Yeah, lectern. Like, so you can either use lecterns or book stands. I prefer lecterns personally, but it's up to you. And this is what you put your books on. Now, if you don't put your book on it, your book will despawn. It'll get dropped as an entity, like that. And to pick it up, just right click and put it in your inventory. So, what we're going to do is go through this stage. Now, this is going to generate practically a whole new world, so there may be some lag. So, I'm going to stop recording. Right, so the world has partially generated, it's not fully generated, but this looks like we've created a cave world, which isn't the best world, to be honest. We want to be looking for a specific structure which is best to find not in cave worlds, although it may spawn on top of the cave world. There is actually a surface to this, so what I'm going to do is see whether I can find a way to the surface. Right, so I'm not quite at the surface yet. There's a hole here. Now this hole is very important because this is a starfisher. Right down here, straight through the world, is a hole into the void. Not quite so though. Get to the bottom of it and you will teleport back to the overworld. It's basically a fail-safe to escape from an age that you can't get out of, although not all of them spawn with it. So be warned, but this one has. Now, also, if you look at the minimap, you'll notice that it's a checkerboard pattern. So we have a biome type of checkerboards, which is something. I've got a bit further to go. I need to find out somewhere else. And apparently we're in a volcano. Is one of the biomes here. And the other biome, Sacred Springs. I don't know. Okay, so this dimension isn't actually a good dimension. If I stand underneath the sky, okay, right. Well, if I stand underneath the sky, I get weakness and poison effect, which basically means this dimension is unstable, which could lead to worse effects. But considering it's got poison and weakness, and I need to be on the surface to look for what I need to look for, I think I'm not. So what I'm going to do is end the episode here, and I'm going to search for, well, create another world once I get some more leather and ink sacks, and search for libraries. I'll show you what they are next episode. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. Stay well, and Survivor out.